What's up, everyone? Another day punching the clock here, lower body day at the track today. We hit our acceleration based sprints, more power based kind of jumps to it, like more ground contact time. Think of that. So again, every day we're jumping. We're typically kind of doing a more of a horizontal base jump and then a vertical base jump. Sometimes combining the two just to make it more fun. But so at the track, we did our sprints. In this block, we're again doing 20-yard sprints, 3 weeks of 20-yard sprints, but every week we're keeping it fresh, keeping it new. So you kind of, and I've done these things before, but just kind of giving yourself a new objective each week so you're not just stuck. I'm timing everything, but it's not doing the same. So last week we did 15-yard build with the 5-yard fly. Today we did 10-yard build with the 10-yard fly. And just, again, it's the same distance, but it's kind of a new stimulus, a new opportunity to see how you can do kind of that, set a new PR each time. And again, I've done these things before, so it's looking back on old times, but again, not doing the same exact thing every week. Just spice it up. Same like you could do a squat. One week you do a back squat. Next week you do a front squat. Then you do a whatever. Just spice it up a little bit. You're doing the same basic movement. With the sprints, we're doing the same basic distance, but spice it up a little bit, change it up a little bit just to give yourself a little bit different stimulus that way. So we did 10 flies. We did somersaults again. We did a somersault variation. We did a resisted variation, a chain resisted variation, and a just an unresisted. So, but before we got to that, we did our warm-up jump rope, some deep tier plyos, and then we went into some short ball toss acceleration. So toss the lacrosse ball up, go grab it, sitting from bear, kneeling, different positions, different starts, just to kind of get that explosive start. Go grab the ball in a few bounces as possible, and then I worked on actually stopping as well. So grabbing the ball and stopping as soon as we grabbed it. So you're focusing on catching it, but breaking as well, because a lot of times we don't work on deceleration. And yes, I think it's kind of overemphasized a lot of times too. If you just combine it in your sprints and you're working on stopping, I think that's a pretty good start. You do that, you do drops, you do things like that. So we are back here now. Oh, sorry, cut that. We'll be back in a minute. But with our jumps, we did, actually I want to get into our sprints first. So with we did, last week I did all my resistance sprints after. Today I did kind of a contrast. So I did my somersault, like 3 reps of the somersault once, 3 or 4, I can't remember. Got my best time on that. Then we did kind of a contrast. So 1 with the chain, rest a little bit, then 1 unresisted. 1 with the chain, 1 unresisted. 1 with the chain, unresisted. I think I did 3 with the chain, 3 contrast, and then we just did a few more unresisted to see. Didn't set a complete PR, but my times were better than the last few times I've done this. I think a month or so ago, a few weeks ago was the last time I did 10 flies. So that's trending in the right direction. So a solid day with the sprints. And then with the jumps, we did the hide-in. So hiding out, bound, hiding back into a hop, and then a jump over the hurdle. Worked our way up to the highest hurdle again. And we did quad broad jumps. So 4 broad jumps back to back, not stopping in the middle. With those, it's hit, it's bounce. I find it with a lot of like young athletes, high school athletes that I work with, they don't bounce into it. I'll give them a double broad jump or a triple broad jump, and they stop. They catch themselves and then reset. And I'm trying to get them to think of explode, hit that floor like it's lava. Boom, you're not trying to touch. You're putting force in the floor, but you're not on there long. Yes, you're going to be longer than like some jumps, but longer ground contact time, but you're not actually coming to a full pause. It's boom, boom, boom. So that was our day at the track. A solid day. I think my broad jump, I forgot I didn't have room to bring my measuring tape again, because I decided to walk there again, and I had my 30 pounds of chains. I have my my timing system, a couple pairs of my cleats or my spikes, my shoes in the backpack. Backpack probably weighs a pound or so by itself, so probably had 50 pounds on the backpack, so didn't want to carry any more, just to get the extra steps in. So I got kind of that workout, kind of a loaded walk as well. Mile there, mile back, however long, something like that, probably about a mile. But so we got that extra work and get those steps in too. So that was our day at the track, a good solid day at the track there. So, but now we are back here. We are going to hit. I forgot to do drops at the track, so we're going to combine those. Just again, they move things around. There's never always a great spot to drop there. So we're going to go work up to a heavy set of 2 on the low block cleans, and we'll combine our split stance drops with those as well. So low block cleans, split stance drops. That'll be our first exercise. We're going to whip to a heavy set of 2 on these. Again, I suck at these, so working on them. Work. Practice. And then we'll get into our squats today. Again, not putting the VBT on it because it doesn't track very well when I drop it on the knees, and because these things, I don't have actual blocks. So these mats just bounce pretty much, so it reads like 3 times just bouncing. So it doesn't give me a good reading, so I'm not gonna even worry about that. We'll work up to a heavy set on these, and we'll get into our squats. Gonna do some split squat drops here. Okay, still doing safety bar squats again this week. Keep the velocity tracker, trying to keep it heavy-ish, but still move it as fast as possible, trying to keep it above that 0.45. We're going to pair it again with the banded feet elevated cobras or skydiver hangs, whatever you want to call them. So again, drop it into the squat, explode up, try and push in heavy weight as fast as possible. We'll hit landmine RDLs. We'll go hit our okay, just a few accessories here, supplemental lifts. We're gonna hit heavy landmine RDLs. We'll go hit our Copenhagen dips on the GHR. We'll do a couple sets of reverse hypers and some drop catch calf raises. That will be our lower body day. Finishing up a good day here, hopefully. Going heavy on these. let's set up right here. Wasn't set up there right. It's too close and wasn't getting good movement there.